Just got to JFK Airport, and we're going to go ahead and check in now for the 14-hour flight to Tokyo on ANA 777-300ER. It's going to be a fun trip over, and even a more fun trip to Hong Kong.
Your seat today is going to be on the aisle, row 15, and your desk will be right next to you.
Well, last minute blog post managed to almost miss the flight. Well, it's up. It's good. We're heading down the jetway right now. Getting aboard the plane. As you can see, I'm a little bit winded. I ended up running for the gate, but I made it. So, getting on board now. We just took off from JFK and we're heading north for the Great Support. Heading right over to Tokyo. I picked my seat 16K. Took a little bit to find my seat. It's not because it wasn't clearly labeled, it's because I was hoping that there was going to be a window seat in business class that opened up. So I now have 3 windows to myself and this crazy business class seat here that is just absolutely ridiculous.
Doing this Mary Kirby style, camera propped up on top of the seat in front of me. On the Nippon Airways Flight 9 from JFK to Narita. The reason I came up to New York to hop the flight rather than fly directly from Washington was I really was interested to try out this particular interior. This configuration is actually the inspiration of Japan product that ANA is rolling out on the 787, already on several 777s, but going to be on the long-haul 787s, starting in early next year on the Narita to Frankfurt. So their first long-haul route, 158 seats. So right now, it looks like we're about an hour after departure. We've got 6,164 miles to go, heading up toward Hudson Bay. Almost polar route, not quite, but pretty darn close to the North Pole. So while we spent a lot of time talking about how the 787 really is going to be entering service with ANA this week, every facet of the airplane is actually touched by Japanese industry. And this is a great example. The water bottle on board this 777 actually is branded by Toray. Toray is the carbon fiber supplier to Boeing, which sends its carbon fiber all over the world, all of the global partners, to make up all the structure, 51% of the 787 structure, to make it what it is, the first majority composite aircraft. And this is just another example of the contribution of Japanese industry to the 787.
Okay, we're about 3 hours into the flight, and I'm going to try and get a bit of sleep. I figure the time I land at about 3:30 in the afternoon, Tokyo time, I'm going to be pretty fried, and my body's going to get 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not going to know which way is up, so I'm going to try and see if I can get a little bit adjusted to what is going to be a whirlwind week, but at least try and give myself a fighting chance. Well, about halfway now, 3,400 miles flown, 3,400 more to go before we hit Tokyo. A beam of Anchorage right now. After trying to get about 2.5 hours of sleep, I'm reflecting on the fact that no matter the aircraft, no matter the features of that aircraft, it's still difficult to make yourself sleep if you're not used to sleeping at a certain point in the day. Unsurprisingly, not that easy to try and get 8 hours of sleep when your body thinks it's the middle of the afternoon. Well, an hour to go before we're landing in Tokyo, and it's been a really incredible flight. Managed to get a bit more sleep. When the hour got late enough on the East Coast, my body just kind of took over like it normally should. And it's been really an amazing trip across the Pacific today. I just talked to the cabin crew about their experience experience, and as it turns out, they're all going to be on the flight, long-haul flight from Haneda to Frankfurt in February after services start in January. So they're going to be training for 787, and there's just an extraordinary amount of excitement around the arrival of this airplane, and really every aspect of the airline reflects this. And that is, with new airplanes going into service really once every half decade, and long haul airplanes even less frequently than that. It really is extraordinary to see an airline so fully embrace the investment from top to bottom. So just about a little under an hour here to go before we're on the ground at Narita, and hopefully we'll have more for you soon.